I really like that SEC matchup in that last race. We had Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Alabama. And it's my understanding that the SEC is now supporting a rowing championship, which is new.
Yes, they are. It's the first year that they're doing that. And Kim Capini, the head coach of Tennessee, was talking about it, and she was just saying how there's lots of interest there for rowing, and the landscape is totally changing with rowing because them creating a championship just means the momentum is going to continue. So for this race, your 3v4 flight number 3, we've got UCLA in lane 2 all the way to the left there on your screen. Minnesota, lane 3, who has the lead right now. USC in lane 4 and Wisconsin in lane 5. Minnesota in lane 3, they're in first place right now. Following closely behind is UCLA. But I will tell you, USC, Wisconsin, those two are battling it out for that third place, or that, third place spot.
In the smaller boats, they move a little bit slower, so it's a little easier to make effective moves. Change the boat speed.
Easier because the boats just go a little bit slower, you're saying?
Easier because the boat is moving slower and there's fewer people that you need to get on the same page to really commit to a move that's going to change the outcome of a race.
Completely. Looks like, though, Minnesota is trying to open it up against UCLA, create a little bit of open water there. I think they finally just got open water on UCLA. So Minnesota in first place, UCLA in second place. UCLA has about 3 seats, maybe 4, on Wisconsin. And Wisconsin in third place at the moment over USC, that is in fourth place. I know I was saying it was very hot earlier, but it's actually so nice outside here in Florida. Probably a really nice mix-up from, I've heard there was snow in Michigan.
You're unfortunately correct.
This past week, woof, it is April. That is terrible. And that's the Midwest. Here we have Wisconsin making a little bit of a move back on UCLA. They're keeping it close, not letting UCLA get too far out ahead. Minnesota, a boat length or so of open water over the rest of the pack here. This is a nice race from Minnesota's 3v4.
So we've got an all Big Ten battle here with UCLA, Minnesota, USC, and Wisconsin.
And 2 of the newbies, UCLA and USC.
2 of the newbies. And a little bit of a preview of what the 3v4 race might be looking like at the Big Ten Championships next month.
And the Big Ten Championships will be in Indianapolis. So let's hope that the Midwest is done snowing at that point. That would be ideal. But a really nice rhythm from this stroke seat. Looks pretty easy to follow, really smooth. And this crew is finding a lot of success with it.
Yeah, these athletes are moving pretty well together, finding some good flow in the boat and doing a nice job of matching each other's movements exactly.
So UCLA here in second place, 4 seats up over Wisconsin, and Wisconsin in third place. They still have that bow to stern contact. I would say Wisconsin's bow ball is pretty even, I would say, with UCLA's stroke seat. So there's still contact there between the 2 boats, but again, we're around that halfway marker of the race, that 1K marker. So I'd expect crews to start making some moves here. It's a big point in the race where you usually get a strategic move. And so Wisconsin's got to make a big push if they want that second place. Again, Minnesota leading the pack. in first place. UCLA here in second place, about 4 seats up over Wisconsin in third place, and USC rounding it out in fourth place. I think I would call this 3 boat lengths of open water that Minnesota has.
Pretty good lead for this Minnesota crew. They're doing a really nice job of staying relaxed as the wind hits them, not letting the bobbles impact their relaxation or their ability to move together.
Definitely still a crosswind and less of a tailwind. We were having a bigger tailwind in the morning heats, and it's turned into a pretty steady crosswind here.
And for the rowing fans at home that are not as familiar with the race timing, the crosswind does not usually ever positively impact your time. The crosswind typically just makes you go slower, and you're going to get some bobbles, you're going to get some weird strokes, and
not ideal.
It's not ideal.
No. I'd rather have a tailwind. Okay, I was saying to keep an eye on Wisconsin there in that third place, second place discussion, because they are really making a push against that UCLA crew. We obviously have Minnesota in that first place coming into that final 500, but it's going to come down to UCLA and Wisconsin on those outer 2 lanes to see what will shake out for second place. Will Wisconsin be able to make a comeback against UCLA? They're still a couple seats down. So if they wanted to start sprinting now, they've got to jump on it in order to make up some ground. But right now it is still Minnesota first place, UCLA second place, and Wisconsin in third place. We are at the red buoys coming down to that final 300. And it's Minnesota with 3 boat lengths of open water. Really nice race from them.
Really nice race from Minnesota. They're in their sprint here. They've brought up the rating a couple of beats. I can see that they've added some power to their strokes.
Crossing the finish line here, Minnesota first place. UCLA looks pretty easily in second place, but Wisconsin really gave it their all. UCLA crossing in second, and Wisconsin in third. Still have USC rounding out the pack. They'll be in fourth place. First place Minnesota, 7:42.8 unofficial time. Second place UCLA, 7:54.